Hello everybody, today I'm going to be talking about autonomous vehicles and their logistics, ethics, and impact. Now, I had an interviewee, my cousin Joshua LeVar, who is a fellow CS student with a passion for AI, has also worked with his father at LeVar Law, which is a firm dealing with automobile accidents. So, very cool guy. We have 5 topics today. I'm going to start with history. Autonomous vehicle, here's their definition: automobile that uses driver assistance technologies to remove the need for human operator. Now, these AVs have been dreamed of for centuries. So in the 16th century, had Da Vinci designed a 3-wheeled self-propelled cart. 1925, Francis P. Houdina created a full-size remote control vehicle, which unfortunately crashed and failed. And 1995, Carnegie Mellon University's self-driving van drove 2,850 miles steering free, which is very cool. But we are now entering an age where AI-driven AVs will hopefully be used commercially in the next couple decades. So next we have general awareness and opinion. Most of the public outlook on the future of driverless cars is actually negative. As you can see from this graph, I saw many graphs online ranging from the 68% afraid down to like 48, but there was always a large margin between the afraid and those who trust. Joshua and I believe that technology shouldn't be inhibited at all, and that fully autonomous vehicles aren't necessarily a bad thing. There's also a lot of uncertainty flying around since the introduction of self-driving cars to the public has taken so long. There's been decades that companies have told us they're testing these cars on the roads and they're developing these self-driving cars, but we're still not really seeing it. And companies are actually lowering their standards because they started out, at least Apple, there's an example, they started out wanting to develop a level 5 autonomous vehicle, which is don't need to pay attention to the road, fully self-driving, but they have lowered their standard down to a 2, which is where you still need to pay attention to the road, take over just in case. Now today we have commercially available cars that tout features such as cruise control all the way up to Tesla's autopilot. There's many others examples of these, such as adaptive cruise control or Toyota's steering assist. But the main difference between a driverless car and the ones we have today is the introduction of computer vision AI, which we are seeing in some like Uber, Waymo is the company that can drive you around by itself. So next we have logistics and impact. New infrastructure for self-driving cars is a waste of time and money. That's what Joshua says. He's very passionate, and that is because we already have trillions of dollars invested into the road infrastructure we now have, and it's just, I think it's silly not to use that already. So there's things like Tesla's Hyperloop, like, he hates it. And even used on the roads, self-driving cars won't quite revolutionize the efficiency of transportation as a whole, but they will still provide many benefits. So they probably won't reduce the traffic volume, but they can provide convenience of not driving, safety of optimized algorithms, optimized fuel usage, and accessibility of those unfit to drive. Next we have ethics and safety concerns. Because humans program these AVs, many believe we have to make decisions of who to protect when things go wrong. Luckily, car manufacturers reject the black and white thinking that these utilitarianist ideas offer, and stuff like the trolley problem, where you have to make a certain decision in black and white. Car manufacturers don't want to do that. And we shouldn't worry about these decisions that AI-driven AVs make, because we ourselves don't try to make these split moral decisions in a situation where we might crash. All AVs need to do is have a duty of care to other vehicles or people on the road, and we shouldn't be afraid of them. The AV will just do what it can to avoid a full collision when faced with danger, and that's all we really need to ask of it. That's all we do on the road. So next we have global impact and future of society. AVs will definitely take jobs from us. Most new technologies do. We'll have less Uber Lyft drivers, less bus drivers, less like taxi and even train and boat and plane, but in drivers and staff. But in turn, new jobs will appear. You'll have AI ethics committees and the such, and people monitoring these AI self-driving vehicles. But at the forefront of this AV technology is the US, followed by countries like Germany, South Korea, and China. Luckily, there seems to be more innovation and tension across these countries. This marks a bright future in the advancement of future AV technology globally. And there's some patents for these countries. US patents will focus on comfort and entertainment. German focus on passenger health, safety, security. And South Korean patents focus on interiors. Chinese patents, as seen in this picture right here, include the possibility of flying cars. Super cool stuff. Now, I started researching with the wariness, honestly, of AI-driven AV technology, especially with stuff like generative AI not being fully trustworthy. But both Joshua and I came out with a brighter outlook on its future and a more clear understanding of how it will work. It'll be years and years until the majority of us even get to take advantage of features like Tesla's autopilot, much less a fully autonomous vehicle. And by then, we'll all have a more complete understanding of what the future of AVs will look like, what benefits they'll provide, and we're hoping their success. Thank you.